Yo, what's up, guys? This is Ben from Ben and Tanaye, and today I'm doing the 20 random facts about me. My wife did the last one, so it's only fair that I do mine. And we're gonna have a little fun and get to know me a little bit more. Now, quick disclaimer, they're random facts, so they might not mean anything to you, but they're just random. But some of them, you'll get to know me a little bit better, and we're gonna have fun with it, man, so let's get into it. So number one, I'm a Christian rapper. I know it seems kind of crazy, but I am. I'm not really trying to get anywhere by doing it. I mean, I want people to hear the message, but I'm not really trying to become like popular or famous off of it. I'm just doing it for me, and it's just a part of my worship, and just showing the Lord that I love him. The gift that he gave me, I'm giving it back to him. So that's about it. All right, number two. As you know, since I said I'm a Christian rapper, so that must mean I'm in the church. So I am soon to become deacon. I'm a deacon in training, and I'm actually winding down on my training. It's kind of crazy though, because just a couple years ago, 5 years ago, 4 years ago, you couldn't tell me that I was going to be a deacon in the church. It's just so awesome what God has done in my life, and what Jesus can do for everybody. All you gotta do is trust him, believe in him, and he'll change your life. I promise you. He changed mine for the better. I'm a better person. I'm a totally different person from what I used to be. Number three, I love animals. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not an idiot. I'm very knowledgeable about different animals. So some animals I would love to go and pet and touch and everything, but some animals, they're just beautiful to look at from afar, like lions and tigers and predators like that. I would never go up to one and expect anything less than them mauling me and eating me. Number four, if you don't know this by now, I love football. Like, football is life almost. But like, I just love football. I'm a diehard Washington Redskins fan, and you can't tell me anything different. You will see me going to games this season. I'm going to preseason. Preseason actually starts this Thursday, and I'm just like super excited because we've been without football for like since February. So I'm just ready to get it popping. And when I say I love football, I love football. I watch all football. I watch Canadian football, I watch arena football, I watch flag football if it's on. If football is on, I'm watching it. The only channel that my TV stays on is NFL Network. Please believe me. So I am a sports junkie, but I love football. Football is the best sport ever created in life, period. Number five, I love old school music. Old school music is just, it's a different feel. It's a different feel from today. A lot of that back then is just more creative because they didn't have anybody to really sample from. So like a lot of stuff from like the 90s to now, they sampling from then, even the 80s. But like, back then, there wasn't no sampling, so it was just straight off of somebody's brain. That's why God is so amazing, because he can give somebody that talent in their brain to put that out in the musicianship that people produce. Number six, I don't know if you watched my wife's video, but she said she's a horrible speller. Well, I am the exact opposite. I am an excellent speller. It's nothing, I don't think I love spelling. It's just, some stuff in my head is just easier to comprehend. Like, I can sound stuff out and spell it perfectly. I can spell stuff the first time, even if it's a difficult word. Now, I'm not gonna say I'm like a spelling bee champion like them kids on ESPN, because those kids are amazing, first of all, period. Number seven, this is funny, but I am a Chipotle legend. Yes, I've worked for Chipotle for 6 years. I was a manager at Chipotle. I came into Chipotle in 2009, and I was a novice. I didn't know what to expect. But as the years went on, I had an up and down relationship with Chipotle, but as the years went on, I became very good at it. So good where when new employees come in, they thought I went to culinary school because I was just that good with a knife. And it was weird to me, but it was fun. And I worked at plenty of Chipotles. Of course, you know, I'm from the DMV area, DC, Maryland, Virginia, so I've worked in Maryland, I worked in DC, I've even worked in Orlando, Florida at a Chipotle. Number eight, I love the old Disney Channel. Not this new stuff out now. I mean, yeah, it's some good shows, I'm pretty sure, but I'm not a child anymore, so I really don't watch that. But when I was growing up, they had the best shows, period. I'm talking about the best shows. Even Stevens, The Famous Jet Jackson, That's So Raven, Kim Possible. They had the best movies, the Disney Channel original movies. I still watch some of that stuff to this day because it's just awesome. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just awesome. And I even saw it the other day where, Raven Simone, she revamped That's So Raven. I think it's called Raven's Home. And I guess she's like a mother, and her and Chelsea are, single mothers and everything like that. So it's good to see them still doing it. It's like a spark of nostalgia, but old school Disney Channel, man, you can't beat that, like, period. You just can't beat that. I'm sorry, you just can't. All right, number 9, and I think a lot of people can relate to this too. I love anime. I love Japanese cartoons. They're just so awesome. I think the start of me loving that because I draw. Well, I used to draw when I was younger. I used to be really into it. So like the way that they drew stuff was so cool to me. But then I really got into watching the cartoons, and it was just pretty awesome. The action. I mean, it's probably a little bit mature for when I was that age, but I didn't know. So, but my favorite cartoon period is Dragon Ball Z. That's just the greatest cartoon ever. The greatest heroes ever. I don't care about Marvel. I don't care about DC Comics. They're awesome. I love Batman. I love Superman. I love Spider-Man. I love Thor and all of them, but they can't even touch the Dragon Ball Z characters, period. Number 10. I love electronics. I don't know where that came from in my life, but like, it's so easy to me. I think I was in the perfect era. I was born in 1990, so I am a 90s baby, the 90s baby. And just everything just started, technology started to get better and better and better as I got older and older and older, and I just took a liking to it, and it's just so awesome. That's my only vice. If I had a vice, that's my vice. I love electronics. Number 11. This kind of silly, but I'm like super jealous of people who really know how to sing. Like, I'm talking about sang. I'm jealous of them because it's just like, it blows me away. I love music, so when people can sing so well, especially people that I know personally can sing so well, it kind of blows me away. I'm jealous. I mean, I'm happy for them, you know what I'm saying? I always support them. I just look at them and just be like, think you tight because you can sing? Number 12. Now you're really getting to know me. I met my father when I was the age of 16. When I was younger, I wanted to know who my father was. I didn't know him at all, and I used to get jealous of kids, that had their whole family, their mother and their father, and things like that. But I don't know. God, even as a young person, even I didn't even know, but I kind of forgave my father anyway. And I don't want to say I got over it, but like, I didn't let that fester in me. I just let it go, you know what I'm saying? And I kind of just was at peace with it. But when I was 16, a couple situations happened, so I got to actually meet my father. And I mean, I think that's God just working everything out. I got to meet him. We talked. He talked about why I never saw him for a whole 16 years. And I mean, he told me the honest truth. And that's all I could ask, you know what I'm saying? Because by 16, I was already, in my eyes, I was already a man. So it was just refreshing for him to tell me the truth. And it was cool. He passed away when I was 16 also. So that's why I say I think that was God, and I got to actually meet all my siblings on my father's side. So it was a blessing in disguise, rest in peace. Number 13, very random. I'm gonna keep it short and simple. I make the best Kool Aid, period. I don't drink Kool Aid anymore, but if anybody was over somebody's house and they had Kool Aid, I would let me make it. I make the best Kool Aid. I got the perfect water to sugar ratio, period, and I'm telling you, it tastes perfect. It's tasted how it's supposed to taste. Number 14, I'm obsessed with my mother-in-law's chicken salad. I know it sounds crazy, but until you tasted this chicken salad, you don't know what I mean. Period. That chicken salad is awesome. You seen that Jamie Foxx episode when Aunt Helen was making the sweet potato pies and they was like, do not eat it because you will be addicted.
Whatever you do, please don't taste that pie.
I'm addicted to the chicken salad. Keep this in-law thing going. Number 15, me and my father-in-law are very much alike. It's scary, but it is what it is. I kind of know why my wife not chose me, but how she was able to cope with me a lot of times, because me and her father are eerily alike. You know, females that have their father in their life that are good fathers, they're gonna look for somebody that kind of is like their father, because especially her father took her on her first date, showed her how a man is supposed to treat her, told her her worth and everything like that. So it was kind of, it's not surprising, but as I get older, it's kind of weird. Like, we're like almost alike, and that's weird because she's just like her mother. So like, we're like a younger version of her parents. Number 16, if you haven't noticed by now, I love glasses, period. I love glasses. I don't need a prescription. I don't have a prescription. I don't need glasses to see, but I need glasses. They're part of my wardrobe. They're part of my everyday wardrobe. So I love glasses. I always order glasses. And I got these regular ones on today. So a lot of people, if I'm just like at work or something, I tend to try to wear regular glasses. So like, if I don't have my glasses, they'd be like, can you see? I'm like, I can see perfectly. I got 20/20 vision. But I always wear glasses, so they don't know if I didn't need them. But I need them for my wardrobe. I just love glasses. They're just an essential part of my wardrobe. So number 17, I was raised by my grandmother. And don't get it wrong, my mother was in my life. She had some issues, you know, that prevented her from raising me and my brother. So my grandmother took us in. She, you know, and I love her to death for that, because she kept us out of the system. She kept us out of the foster system. And she raised us the best she could, you know, with 2 boys. You know, she raised us, you know, she was strict, you know, but she was a disciplinarian, and she worked in the school system, so she made sure that our grades were up to par. And that's how we earned things. We earned stuff. We went outside, raked the leaves, we cut the grass, we did other things like that. We had to earn stuff. So when people used to come over my house, I kind of had a lot of things, but I earned those things. So like, that was like a reward system for me. But some people say I was spoiled. I wasn't spoiled, man. I earned this stuff. I worked for this. So love my grandmother for keeping me out of the system, and she introduced me to Jesus Christ. Shout out to Freedom Way Missionary Baptist Church. That was my first church. And if it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't know who God was, because I would have been in the system. I don't know what would have happened. Number 18, I'm very observant. When I first meet people, if I go to somebody's house that I really don't know like that, I sit back and just be quiet and just, you know, observe the surroundings and everything like that. And that kind of came from when I was just out here doing whatever I wanted to do, and I could have been in potentially dangerous situations. So like, I just fall back and be quiet and not really talk too much. I would just observe things, and I could kind of see things before they would happen, and that would, you know, cause me and my friends to not be in a bad situation, because I can see things and I just let them know. So I'm very observant. So a lot of things I see just in life, period, just because I don't say anything, they don't think I don't know. Number 19, I'm the youngest out of all of my siblings, period. On my father's side, I think I have 8 siblings in total. So on my father's side, he had a lot of children, and then my mother, just me and my brother. So yeah, I'm the youngest actually, so I'm the baby. But I'm probably the biggest one out of all of them, but I'm the youngest at the same time. The youngest always becomes the biggest. You know, he just grows the most. And number 20, I cannot live without my wife. My wife is everything to me. She is my helpmeet. She's my partner in crime. I just can't do anything without her. We've been through so much in our lives. I met her when I was in high school in 11th grade, and our friendship just grew ever since. We've been through our ups and downs, but I just love her. I can't imagine my life without her. She's my best friend, and she's everything to me. She's stuck with me. She's still with me. We're going through our life as Christians, as you know, just trying to be Christ-like. We're going through that, and you know, we're keeping God first. And he's truly I feel lucky to have her. I don't think she's lucky to have me. I'm lucky to have her, because without her, I don't know where I would be. Just in general, like she just helped me with so much. I'm not gonna go into detail, but like, believe me, man, we've been through so much, and we're only 26 years old. So, all right, guys, that was the 20 random facts about me. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please, 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 if you like this video, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that notification bell so you can just get all the content that is coming out. We got plenty more stuff coming. Please, I just thank y'all for watching, man. Peace.